guys, and welcome back to my channel. Use the title, I am talking about more fragrances that I feel just a little bit overhyped. If you guys would like to know which ones those are, let's go. Now, I've done a couple videos like this before, and you know, the comments always get a little spicy whenever I do. Fragrance is subjective. Someone will like a fragrance and they will genuinely like it. It's not just because everyone is saying that they like it. You know, what works for their nose does not work for your nose, and that's okay, because like that needs to be said, because I do see that a lot, and I do feel like people are so quick to say if a whole bunch of people like something, they all have to be lying and they're just saying it so they can be noticed by the brand, blah 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 blah. However, and especially with like fragrances, there's definitely some cap in there, and there's definitely this like ideology with like every other industry, that it's the price tag that is making it, you know, something worth getting, something not, blah blah blah. You know how I know when it's that and when it really is just someone who likes how it smells and we just have two different opinions, is when y'all start trying to defend the fragrances that you actually care about. Because every time I do a video like this, I always start getting the comments, well, if you just can't afford, well, you know, that's just a fragrance that's in a price range in a tax bracket that you can't understand. I know exactly what you are. I know exactly what you are, and I hate a bottom of the barrel ass. I really do. Can't go off your looks, can't go off your intellect, can't go off personality, ain't got none of that. And what you may have is a little bit of money to offer. So you buy things that society has told you make you important if you're able to afford it. And that's why when you hear someone say that they don't like it, when they say that hit dog starts hollering, hits you right in the chest, your chest gets tight, because you've been led to believe that if you purchase it, people are going to look at you and they're going to want to be like you because you're the it girl since you have it, and people are going to respect you, and people are going to think you are someone important. So when you hear someone say that something that you have spent your money on isn't worth it, you take that personally, like the brand is cutting you a check for saying that you like it when they said that they don't. And I'm the right one to come try that with, because I will quickly let you know about yourself. Now, if you've been here for a minute, you know I done grown, I done changed, I don't clap back as much, even change my username, right? But I was having this conversation the other day. My friend was like, maybe you gotta change your name back because they starting to think shit is sweet around here. It ain't, okay? I don't bother nobody, I don't go looking, but if you come over here, I'm gonna let you know what it is, okay? So keep that in mind. It's very cute, just funny, hee hee ha ha video, laugh, but no really. First up is Phlur Missing Person. I was with Tasha, and usually we like the same fragrances. She was talking that she had just smelled Missing Person, either she had purchased it or something like that, but she had smelled it and she was like, that ain't it. I wasn't here for it, blah, blah, blah. I was like, really? Like, I've seen that all over the place. No, a lot of people hype it up. I haven't smelled it yet. And she was like, no, it was not for me. And I kept that in the back of my mind. And like shortly after that, I was in Sephora. Now, I am someone, I will blind buy a fragrance, right? Especially like cute packaging. I see a lot of people talking about it. I'm like, I want to see what you smell like. So, but I'm also in Sephora a lot. So I had ended up being in Sephora before I had the chance to order it myself. So I'm like, oh, let me just stop by and see what Missing Person smells like. After smelling that fragrance, I understand why that person is missing. Because what do you mean that's what you smell like? It smells like the body. And it smells like, you know, that in between of when your body is clean and when you smell funky because your body is dirty. You know how you be smelling a little twangy in between then? Just a little, you know, a little tart. But like tart body smell. That's what Missing Person smelled like to me. I smelled that. I said, I know you lying. And I did try one more fragrance after that, and I don't think I liked that one either from Phlur, and I haven't gone to like smell another Phlur fragrance ever since. That was left a bad taste in my mouth. Up next, I purchased my first Jo Malone fragrance, and see, that's what I be talking about when you start looking at things and you're like, do y'all actually like how this smells, or are you one of the, you know, it's the price tag that makes it luxurious? You'll be, especially like on TikTok, stuff like that, when people are trying to teach you how to level up. I've seen a lot of people mention, you know, more expensive fragrances will make you come across more luxurious, more soft girl. There was a sound and it said something like, list the fragrance that makes you feel most expensive, like smells most expensive, right? So I had said, at the time, it was my Ariana Grande Cloud, right? And someone's gonna comment like, did you hear what it said? it said most expensive. Ariana is like $30 something. I was like, I have listening comprehension. Did you hear what it said is the question, because it said feels most expensive, not which one is the most expensive, because then that would have been a different answer, Buki. So all of that to say, I purchased, what is it? Poppy something from Jo Malone. And y'all know I am not a big like return it to the store type person. I think went right back to the store. It smelled like elbow. And you're looking at me like, now Shanygne, what does elbow smell like? Listen, them certain crevices in your body that stay, you know, like that behind your knees. If you got some neck rolls, the little crevices, open it up, go smell it. That's what that fragrance smelled like. And I know I don't be crazy because I be telling other people to smell this. And again, it's subjective, but you know, usually the people that we have the same nose type thing, I'm like, am I crazy? Like, do you smell it? No, went right back. Imagine that was like that's a $200 something fragrance. I took that right on back to the store. I said, let me go ahead and get two fragrances for one on this one, because who finna walk around smelling like elbow? Not me, not I. Okay, while we're here, we can just go ahead and talk about this brand as a whole. Replica. Look, there are some that I like, and I do respect the fact that Replica fragrances are going to smell like what they say, what the name of the fragrance is. So if it says, you know, bubble bath, it's gonna smell like bubble bath. But a lot of their fragrances are outside based, like, you know, boardwalk on the moon, you know, beach day, night out in the rain, walk in the park. And it's like, you know, like I said, I respect that you're telling me what I'm in for, but baby, I don't want to smell like outside. Like, I don't want to smell like rain. I don't want to smell like the park. I don't want to smell like the beach. And they smell exactly like all of that. And I'm just like, okay, this is a very acquired taste. But you know, the people who are more naturey, more outdoorsy people, you might love that. I do not. So the ones from Replica that I tend to like are the ones, you know, a little bit more like food based, you know, by the fireplace. And even then, a lot of people say that it smells like smoke. It smells like roasting coffee bean to me. So that's why I like that one. I do like Jazz Club, but even Jazz Club, I'm like, that's a little bit more of a more unisex, and I kind of like that more on a man. But yeah, just, you know, when Replica starts making like, you know, birthday cake, let me know. Cause I feel like I'll probably like that one. But yeah, no, you can keep Snow Day. Okay, up next, I have mentioned before how I feel about Tom Ford fragrances in videos like this, but I think this one came out after the last time I made a video like this, and I'm talking about their Vanilla Sex fragrance. We were in Neiman's, you know, they had the little Tom Ford counter, so like, you know, go ahead, smell it. Even though like going into it, like I know how I feel about Tom Ford fragrances, but there was a new one, and again, people were raving about it, like, yeah, it's sexy. I smelled that. I said, spit up. And again, I don't know, this is more so like the name of it is telling you what what you can expect if you purchase this. You know, it's called Vanilla. And y'all know when people be saying like till the room stank, like till the room stank. That is what I would imagine y'all mean. That stank that smelled like, I imagine that's how the room be smelling when y'all take it there. So it might actually be on brand, but I'm not. So it may be accurate, but it ain't for me. And while we're talking about brands as a whole, Clean or Reserve, whatever it's called, no. Again, I respect when you're telling me what I'm in for ahead of time. I get it, the whole clean fragrance sector, but no. It too woodsy, just too outside smelling. If I'm going for the, I guess I want to smell like squeaky clean type thing, give me the bubble bath at that point. Like, no, I think I would rather smell like Lysol. I think I would rather just, Ajax. Okay, this next one, I'm not exactly sure if I'm calling it overhyped because I can't decide if I like it or not. It is Angel Share by Kilian. I like Kilian fragrances, and now that I think about it, Princess smells like marshmallows. Love Don't Be Shy smells like Fruity Pebbles. So I'm okay with like the food smelling aspect of it, but Angel's Share smells like apple pie-ish to me, but like expensive apple pie. Like this is the apple pie you hired a caterer, they came to your house and they made it for you, just luxurious apple pie. It ain't that like Walmart store brand apple pie, but it still smells like apple pie. And I'm like, I don't know if I like that or not. Maybe I'm smelling it in the wrong season, because I do feel like, you know, some scents are for a season, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you like Angel's Share, because I do and I don't. And I've tried the whole, like, you know, wait, let it dry down. I tried mixing it with other fragrances and I just still can't decide if I like this fragrance or not. Let me know. Okay, and the last one that I have is Delina. Again, another one. Okay, and the last one that I have is Delina. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but Bath & Body Works came out with a body mist collection that was supposed to be like replicas of luxurious fragrances. So I actually saw that first, and I saw that they said they had one that was supposed to smell like Delina. And at that point, I had never smelled it before. So I was like, let me smell that. So I smelled it and I was like, okay, this can't be what everyone's hyping up on the internet, right? So now it has me questioning, like, is this accurate? Like, are these accurately supposed to smell like the luxurious fragrances they're based off of? But then I smelled some of the other body mists and they did smell like the fragrances that they're based off of. And then I was like, wait a minute, what does Delina smell like? So we were in Neiman's and I saw it for the first time. Mind you, like I've been in there before, but I've never seen it at the counter. So I go smell it and then I was like, okay, so the body mist was accurate. This is just lackluster to me. I was just, okay. And now mind you, I told you like other things the other fragrances reminded me of, but I smelled that and I was just like, okay. Nothing to write home about. Nah, this one ain't for me. And that's just what that one is. That one just wasn't for me. Again, nothing about it stuck out necessarily in a bad way for me to remember it. It just wasn't worth remembering for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, wrap it up there, because like I said, I don't need nobody coming for me in the comments down below. And you know, another reason just to like never take this that seriously, there is a fragrance that I've mentioned in a video like this before that I do like now. If you guys remember, I did not care for the Billie Eilish fragrance the first couple times, because mind you, y'all know I gave it a few tries, and you know, the first few tries it just did not stick for me, and now it is one of my favorite vanilla fragrances. So like that, it's never that deep, babes. It's never that deep, I promise you. One of the videos I posted before, someone go talk about some, I think I had said something like I don't really care for Chanel fragrances. Gonna come in here talking about it takes a certain tax bracket to appreciate Chanel. If you don't get the, mind you, I think like a full fragrance Chanel is like a full size is like $160, something like that. I don't think it reaches $200. Like if you don't find you something to play with, please. Anyway, y'all, that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what are some fragrances that you think are overhyped and some of the fragrances that you think are worth it, because like I said, I am always here for smelling a new fragrance. Let me know all that in the comments down below. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.